Hello, it's British Legion and welcome to day plus 17 of the great bolt action paint off. Unfortunately I was away this weekend so I didn't get much painting done. Even though I took my paints with me, I got a little bit done. I'll show you what I got up to later on, painting wise. The highlight of the week was actually bumping into a buddy of mine, Nathan, aka Pancake. Well, I call him Napoleon. He's a big chap on YouTube that paints Napoleonic bolt action stuff, and yeah, look him up. I'll put a link into his channel. But you all know him anyway. What I'm going to be doing today, just to mix it up a little bit, is I'm quite intrigued in that film Fury as the Sherman sort of try and swamp that Tiger. So what I want to do is sort of do the end bit in the bolt action rule system and see how it pans out. Probably not too good, but I'm going to give it a go, and you have to bear with me. I think I've got all the rules sus, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so here we go. So what I've done, I've cut to the bit in the film where the Tiger's already taken out the first two Shermans, and the Star Sherman has made a dash move to its flank. So it's on advance and fire mode basically. So it's probably already used its run order before that. So I'm using the actual tank, which is not from the film. It's an M4 Sherman with a 75mm medium anti-tank gun, which can fire at 60 inches. Long range, fires one shot, and it will cause a +5 damage, give and take any modifiers. So anyway, it's shooting at the Tiger at point blank range, so it gets a +1. It's on the move and it's fired, so that's -1, so that cancels out that modifier. It's attacking its Tiger's side armour, which gives it another +1, and it will cause, as I say, it will cause a damage of a +5. Up against the armour of a Tiger, which is a +10. So which basically means the Sherman's got to roll a 4, a 5 or a 6 to cause damage. If it rolls a 4, it will cause superficial damage. A 5 and a 6, it will cause full damage. So let's see what happens if I roll the dice. If I can see what I've done with the dice. I roll a 1, which is a miss. So, you know, there you go. There's an example of what can happen. So now we'll go from the rear. Right, this is the same as before really, but as it's the rear of the Tiger, you get instead of a +1, it's a +2, which means that you have to roll. You can roll as low as a 3 for superficial damage. If you roll a 4, it's full damage. If you roll a 5, it's full damage. But if you roll a 6, it's massive damage. So let's see what we do. We roll a 4, and that's full damage. So that means that, as with superficial, you have to -3 off the damage score on the chart, and then you see what you get. With 4, it's full damage, and you don't have to. You just roll the dice, and you get what you get. So I get a 5, which I knock out the Tiger as the film. I think in the film he knocks off 2 shots to take the engine out, and then the crew get out, and then they're just mowed down by machine gun fire. So yeah, so I hope that explains certain aspects of tank on tank. Cheers. Right, these are the ones I've finished today. These are the ones I started at the hotel. He's got his medic holding his bandages in his hat, running off to a wounded soldier. So yeah, I'm pleased how he's come out, and this is the other chap I did. Yep. So say these are all the ones I did at the hotel and finished it off basically today. So he's part of the mortar crew that I based separately. So this one here, close up on my fleece, is sort of a command officer shouting his orders. You can see the 80-second markings, and I don't think the flag's that good on this one, it's a bit red. Might have to redo that. And there's some others. I've still got to do the mortar group, and I've started putting some base coats on these chaps. So yeah, all cool. What I wanted to do, if you've enjoyed my little scenario on the tank bit, I just want to quickly go over the Tiger actually firing at the Sherman front on. It's a big difference, so yeah, we'll have a quick look at that. Right, so the Tiger's going to shoot in a stationary position at the Sherman in the distance. So it's not point blank. The Tiger has a super heavyweight anti-tank gun, and it's going to be firing at a Sherman front armour of a +9. So the Tiger's only got to throw a 2+ to hit, basically. If he rolls a 2, he gets superficial damage. 3 full damage, 4 full damage, 5 massive damage, 6 massive damage from this position. So at Sherman's front armour, let's see what we get. And we get a 4, so he's hit, and it's full damage. So we we roll again, and we get a 3. And consulting the damage result table, he's set the Sherman on fire. So you know it's pretty devastating, really. Especially if the Tiger had a shot of the Sherman's rear. I mean, then basically he doesn't even have to throw the dice to actually cause damage. He can actually he's reached 9 already with the modifiers added to the +7, because attacking from the rear is +2, which comes up to 9, and if he's point blank, it's +10, which is already full damage. So if he was shooting at blank range at the rear armour of a Sherman, and he rolled the dice, he gets a 6. He's killed it. He's nailed it. So anyway, that's enough of my waffle. Yeah, these are the Flames of War 40 Muga dice. Pretty cool. That's the 6. Yeah, thanks very much for all your entries into the Great Bolt Action Paint Off. Keep them coming, and thank you very much. Bye.